What's up, everybody? It's Professor Gnome here today, and we're going to be finally doing Mausehold EX. I love this card and the art for it and just the concept of it, so I've been really excited to put out a deck list for this. I just didn't want to put it out too early because I really wanted to work on it and kind of find what I thought to be the best way to play the deck, and I think I kind of narrowed it down a bit. I'm really excited to see anyone else's builds on this, so definitely let me know what you guys think of the build. But this is the way I'm running it. So I'm running Mausehold EX alongside 4 copies of Tandemaus and 4 copies of the normal Mausehold alongside Zoroark. What we can do with Zoroark is actually switch it out on the bench in order to grab back our other Mausehold EX, but also our other normal Mauseholds, and get actually pretty high damage numbers. We're also running this alongside Iron Hands, because what typically ends up happening is that we don't get the knockout off Mausehold EX purely. We typically end up leaving something with like 60 hit points left or something in that range. So being able to pivot into Iron Hands and get the knockout is super beneficial, and actually allows us to win some games that, in theory, this deck shouldn't be winning. Alongside, we're running Boss's Orders and Creature Catcher. Sorry, I forgot the name of it. Creature Catcher, because, again, we want to be able to always grab whatever they try to, get away from with our Iron Hands. The other thing that we're actually running is we're running Vengeful Punch to be able to add that extra 40 damage when our Mausehold's knocked out. And we're also running Evolution to make sure we can always guarantee ourselves the ability to get into all our Mauseholds and stuff like that, and like get into stuff early, even with just having Tandemaus in play. I'm running Artazon just to also be able to get our basics and stuff like that out onto the field, because that's the most important thing for us. But I have seen some people running Town Store, and I also think that's a great option. And there's definitely room for it. Personally, I just run Arven in order to get my tools. But I could definitely see Town Store maybe being the better choice. Also, alongside that, I run 1 copy of Raihan. And really, that's just to make sure we can always get our Iron Hands to work. Being able to slap another, like a double colorless onto it, an energy, and then attach with Raihan. Pretty much is how we're going to get it all the way powered up most games. And we're also going to run 1 energy capsule alongside of it, just to get rid of that annoying retreat cost, and also just fix a little bit of our damage numbers. But yeah, so this is the build, guys. Definitely let me know what you think about it, and let's get into the games. Alright, we're into our first game. Our opponent will be going first. We'll see what they're playing in a second. We're going to mulligan. Not super optimal, but, could always be worse. Only 1. Not phenomenal, but honestly not too bad. We're going to be able to get set up pretty well pretty early. At least, like, all our basics. Ooh. Are they playing Swim Freely? That's interesting. I love this idea. Let's see what they do, and if it can stand up to the power of the mouse. The only problem is going to be that Greninja. If he can get that powered up quickly, I might be in some danger, to put it lightly. Alright, let's see. So we'll put double Mausehold on board. Then we can use Nest Balls. Get ourselves another one. Get ourselves another one. So all our mice are on board. We'll choose to power up this one. Then we'll Iono. Alright, so hopefully that got them a little stuck, because now we have everything we need for our next turn to kind of get some stuff going. What we're really worried about right now is their Greninja. If they don't get that, we're actually in a pretty good spot. Because what I'd like to do on the next turn is Ultra Ball away the Arven or whatever it is that I draw if it's also worthless. And this Mausehold here. Be able to get that into the discard pile, get our Mausehold EX, play that, put that into the active using our energy. So, like, we can retreat out. Get our Mausehold EX in. Use Zoroark. Get this back on board. And then we'll have 5, you know, targets for Solidarity in play all at the same time. And we'll also have... We'll have the option for boss's orders. Okay, that's also kind of huge. So we can evolve our Mausehold this way. Get rid of Zoroark and Arven to grab ourselves another Mausehold EX. Then we'll retreat this first, because otherwise its its retreat cost is going to go up, and that's not what we want. We can put this into play. We'll evolve this. Get the Phantom out, so that way we can get ourselves another Mausehold. And then I think we just attack from here. Or... he has the rare candy in hand, so regardless, he's going to have a target to get into Kingdra. The question is, do I want to try to, like, get damage on this first? Because this thing seems not super useful, but I don't actually really know too much about Swim Freely. Like, I'm not sure what it can do. So for now, prize card 6. Heyo, the mouse. So for now, I'm not really sure what the best play to go for is. Like, I know he can go into Palkia V-Star, but there's not enough energies in the discard pile to power this up. So I think we're okay. There's Seal. There's Palkia V-Star. I don't think this does enough to knock me out, right? 60 plus 20, so 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 220. Okay, so I'm still alive. Ayo, with 10. Massive solidarity numbers. Alright. Now we'll put this into play. Now, so, like, at this rate, if he attacks me again, he'll die in-game. And so, what I think I actually want to do is take the, like, boss's orders up, this, right? Go ahead, get the knockout. See what I pull. Okay, cool. Got another double colorless, so I can power up the next Mausehold. There's another Zorua, so I can get another Zoroark going. Discard this. And then whatever attacks me at this point will knock itself out. If it KOs me. Okay, if this thing flips heads, it might actually stop me? Oh, Aqua Burst. Just 20 to intercept this Pokemon. Okay, so this knocks itself out if it attacks me. Is Swim Freely, like, good? His attack seems terrible. Alright, we'll take the next prize. VIP, kind of worthless. But we can use it as discard fodder later. So now what's kind of important is just setting up our next Mausehold and just setting up for our Zoroark later. It's not enough damage to knock it out, but that's fine. Because we'll knock it back out on the sweet clapback we're about to have. And then we'll go down to 1 prize. So really we'll just be looking for another boss's orders on like any of this stuff. Oh, the other thing too that's kind of underrated is if you get a whole bunch of the Mauseholds out, the family attack actually becomes really, really strong. So, hits for 240, not a big deal. Again, we'll knock it out on the clapback. Boop, boop, take 2 prizes. We'll see what we find. The problem is if he has a V-Star, we will get knocked out, right? No. Yes, no? No. I don't believe so. I could be wrong. I'm honestly not positive. So we'll put this into play. We'll evolve the Zoroark. We'll Phantom. Grab ourselves another Mausehold EX. And then we'll attach an energy here. And then I think we Iono here, because we don't really care, but we want to make sure they don't have the options to really do too much. I think we end our turn there. Because they can attack us for 200. Which isn't super great. We'll clap back for enough, essentially. Yeah, 120. We'll put the energy down that we top decked. Hit for another 120. Nom 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 nom. And it's the mouse. Hey, we won. We'll take our final prize card, grab the Ultra Ball, and show off the power of the mouse. But yeah, so that's game 1, guys. We'll jump right into game 2. I'm very excited that we're showing this off a little bit. Granted, Swim Freely, not the best deck in the world, but we're showing the potential, and that's what's important. So I'll see you guys in game 2. Thanks. Alright, we're into the next game, and we're going to be going first. Let's see what happens. We mulligan immediately. So, again, not really great. But in fairness, this hand isn't really tremendous, so it's not a bad thing to, you know, give ourselves something new to work with. Hopefully we get something a little better. Just waiting for our opponent to set up. Only one mulligan, so not terrible. Okay, this isn't bad. I typically like to have something that isn't Mausehold in the front. But it's not terrible. And we're in an okay position. So we got our Mausehold EXs out and ready. We have the double turbo, and we have the Battle VIP. So I think we're okay here. We'll get double Tandemaus out. Tandemaus? Tandemaus? We can place that down. And we'll hold the double turbo for now. Right? Can they knock us out? No. So we'll play the double turbo. In the random chance that they like Iono us or something. But yeah, I don't think they have a way to knock us out, so we should be fine. That being able to attack the bench is pretty annoying, but we should be okay here because we can go into Mausehold here, another Mausehold, and then they're holding on to the oh, that's pretty good. They're holding on to the Pineco or the Fortress in hand, but we're gonna be able to, you know, shuffle that back in, or not shuffle it, but put it in to the bottom of the deck, making it a little harder for them to make their game plan. Plus, we're gonna be able to knock out their Pineco here. So we'll get these evolved and go ahead and Iono. Also, knocking out the Pineco is going to be kind of big for us. I don't think we needed all this. So much so that what I actually want to do is go ahead and get rid of these, even though they'll be kind of useful later. And I was going to grab myself Iron Hands, but that's not in the deck anymore. Well, I mean, it's in the deck, but it's like in my prize cards. Alright, well, little anticlimactic. I'll just put another mouse on the field. And we'll attach the electric energy onto that. And just start drawing ourselves some cards. Alright, there's the Zorua. Go ahead and take prize card 6. And this is why. Prize card 6, best prize card in the deck. Game? Deck? Whatever. That's why you always choose number 6. The rest don't matter. You can pick whatever one you want after that, but you always pick 6 first. So now we can get our Iron Hands on board, and we'll start to power up that next. Because if this attacks us, he'll be down to... Yeah, we'll be down to 3 prizes. And if he goes down to 3 prizes, we just take a single knockout with Iron Hands, and then we're good to go. So it won't really matter. So let's get Iron Hands on board. Let's get the Zorua on board. Do we want that? Do we have the other mouse? We don't. So we don't even need that yet. And then what I want to do is, if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to boss up the one with actual energies on it, so I can get this weakened down. Alright, there's the energies for the Iron Hands. Because we still have other bosses and stuff like that, so I'm not really super worried about it. Gombe's interesting. Kind of burped there. I wonder if you guys heard it. Yeah, him being able to go around the active is like kind of annoying. But it's honestly not too big of a deal. We can go ahead and attach the double turbo here. And then I think we just attack again. Right? No. Let's be smart. So we'll do this and this. Right? Yeah, we'll do this and this for now. Then what we want to do, grab ourselves the other Mausehold EX, just to get rid of this off the board, so he can do some damage, but not enough to really matter to us, and also not take extra prize cards and stop us from getting other things out. So that works. Oh, there was the Vespiquen. Alright, he'll get a pretty big hand back off the barrel. Industrial Incisors. Path to the Peak is so annoying. We're just looking for some energy for Iron Hands at this point. We'll get the knockout regardless. Iono's totally fine. We don't need any of those cards. Honestly, that's awesome. Because now we'll place the booster capsule down. We'll place the electric energy onto this Iron Hands, and we'll kind of be in a great spot. It would make sense for him to put the damage on the Iron Hands, but I don't think he will. Hey, and then we have the boss too. Alright, so Iron Hands, energy onto that. We'll put the Vengeful Punch onto that. And then we'll take the knockout here. Draw 2. Didn't find what we were looking for exactly, because all we were looking for is a way to get rid of Path. But we did find our last energy to be able to put onto Iron Hands. So that's pretty good. And then regardless of Path, we'll still deal the 40 damage back. Alright, well, we lost that energy. Kind of sucks. But we can always find it again. And we got a way to break Path. So that really, that's the most important thing. We're able to break Path now. That's really what matters more than any of the rest of this. There's the Pineco. But we'll be able to take a knockout onto... What does this do? Interesting. Who cares? Oh. Alright, cool. Another double turbo. We can kind of keep that in hand. Nest Ball. We got the Zorua down. We'll put this onto that. And then... Yeah, we'll just take the knockout, because now they can't even use Fortress anyway, because knocking it out will give us, you know, all the prize cards that we need to win the game. Our other double turbo, and we have the last energy we need for this. So if we can find the boss, great. But even if we can't, it doesn't really matter, because if he goes into this... Coughed. Weird. If he goes into this and attacks us, between Solidarity and our own attack, we'll win the game. And if he stays into Pineco, then we just retreat out, go into Iron Hands. Really? Now I gotta find that energy again. Ah, and there's another path. It's not even like it's gonna matter. It's just gonna make this game slower. No! It's just enough. Now it's a 2-hit KO. God. Why? That's even worse. Why do you do the things you do? Alright. Escape rope. 'Cause everything I have has a free retreat anyway. We'll go into this. We'll retreat back out. Go into this. Just start putting damage down. Alright. Cool. Now we can power up Iron Hands. It'll hit for 100. So we're still a bit of a ways away. Oh, are you serious? Alright. We just need 1 energy. If we can get 1 energy, we can put that onto Iron Hands, Boss's Orders up the Cricketune, and we'll be fine. That's what we're looking to be able to do. Oh my god. Come on. Oh wait, that only works on basics, you fool. Yeah. Doesn't even work for that. For 240. Some damage to itself. Alright. I need to win in 3 turns. Alright. We'll get ourselves back out. Another Tandemaus. We'll Nest Ball this out, because why not? What I want to do is hold on to the boss's orders. Because now, regardless of what happens, I will knock this out on the next turn. So no matter what, it cannot escape me. Even if it does knock this out, it won't matter. It cannot run away from me. You cannot escape. The mouse has a particular set of skills. It will find you. And it will nom you. You cannot escape me again. You've already used how many Ionos and a Roxanne? There's no way. Alright, there's the boss's orders. The other mouse. Doesn't matter. I have free retreat. If you knock me out, you'll take more damage. That's fine. I have the Raihan. Do I have a normal energy in grave? No. Oh my god, I hate everything. Have I been outsmarted and outbested? I have not. Alright. Retreat. Go into this. I should... Oh, I need 2 electric energies. I've made a grave error. What should I do? Will this be able to save me? No. Will Iono? Maybe. Alright, draw into something. Please. Anything. Yes! Oh my god, let's go! You cannot escape me. I have a particular set of skills. How many health do you have? 40. Okay, perfect. Iron Hands! We did it! I have a particular set of skills. You cannot escape me. I will find you. And I will kill you. Oh my god. Woo! Alright, we did it. So that's Mausehold EX with some very interesting and clutch games against some interesting decks. But we were able to do it and have a ton of fun while we were at it. I highly recommend trying out this deck and just having some fun with it. Will you win a tournament with it? Absolutely not. Will you have some fun on the ladder or, you know, in your games? Absolutely. Do I think it's a fun little gimmick deck to take to locals? I think you should try it. It's a ton of fun. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the deck. And let me know what you guys you know, have the way that you guys have built it or whatever. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support lately. It's been a ton of fun. Thank you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.